Just because there is hype around a set at the moment does not mean that you should invest in it. You should not invest under any circumstances in Battle Partners, especially for the prices that are now on the market. There is no good reason for Battle Partners to be so expensive. It is only expensive because of the hype. So we've got to look at the market conditions around it. Surging Sparks, huge hype. Prismatic Evolutions, huge hype. People want whatever's next, even if they know absolutely nothing about it. But look at the Battle Partners set and tell me, or the Journey Together set, and tell me why it should be more or as expensive as Prismatic Evolutions and as Surging Sparks. What cards are in there? What is so great about this set? What winners does it have? Nothing compared to Prismatic Evolutions and Surging Sparks. Because at this moment it looks like any set is a winner. Any Scarlet and Violet set, any Sword and Shield set, it is just going to keep going up. But that is only because we are looking at it from this crazy bubble, this crazy overinflated Pokemon market at this time, where everyone wants a Pokemon set. People want it on the secondary market. They're willing to pay way over MSRP just to get something. There's a lot of FOMO. This is the big thing. But market conditions don't last. There is never just constant hype. It's never a constant bull market. There will be a plateau. There will be a fall. And that's fine. That's not a problem. It's how this market is going to replenish itself. More people are going to get it. People are going to get tired of not being able to get anything within Pokemon. If this condition lasted the whole time, it would put off so many of the people who are interested in the G aspect of TCG, who actually just want to play the game, but they can't get any cards. They're priced out of cards. And if that core dies from Pokemon, Pokemon will die as a trading card game. There needs to be this gaming aspect. Look at Lorcana. Every reason to be successful. Huge IP. Who's playing it? I've been to those game nights for people playing Lorcana. You know, you sit at the same time Yu-Gi-Oh! And Lorcana in a room, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a dying card game. Not a lot of people into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! But Lorcana, it's got about 10% of the game. And maybe it will build. But you see even game stores being turned off from it. Why are they going to stop Lorcana? And that's a dying game. Because it doesn't have that fundamental aspect. It's got the artwork, it's got the cards, it has the hype and the IP and the money behind it. But it just can't win. Where something like Star Wars Unleashed, it's doing well. It's got a good card game, it's got a good following. It's got a more interesting dynamic. So we can't forget the gaming aspect of it, this core. And this comes from, I don't play the Pokemon as a card game. You know, maybe when I was younger, but I don't play it at all to now. But it is a core aspect. And if Pokemon holds a supply too much, because they control the supply, we can't forget that. If they wanted to, they can increase supply as much as they liked. They are the biggest IP in the world. They have so much money. Same thing with their games. If they wanted to make an amazing game, they could. But they don't. So we've got to look at it in this manner. There is hype. Pokemon want to control the hype. They want to give enough supply and maintain the demand, but they don't want to annoy their core audience of gamers who really keep the hobby alive and keep the gaming aspect of it going. So they're going to manage all of this. They're going to keep supply, keep the hype, but it will fall. It will fall again. As people move on to the next thing, they find something else, and Pokemon will go through its waves. It's up and it's downs. Because it can't keep rising. And when the bull market comes, or when the bear market comes, not everything is going to be a winning set. All of these sets now from Scarlet and Violet, which are way overpriced, which have no right to be so overpriced. Battle Partners being the prime example, will fall. So if you're looking for investing in any Pokemon, you need to pick sets which have genuine collectability. Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolutions, Paldea Evolved in Japanese, Shiny Treasures, Crimson Haze, Super Electric Breaker, Terrestrial Festival, where there's actually a card which is, a good indicator really, is that the chase card is above the price of the box. Because otherwise, why are you buying it? There's got to be this chase card that you're going after. So when you're making these picks, just choose wisely. Think about it. Why is this a good buy? Is it because everything's going up? Everything won't go up all the time. There will be sets which are truly desirable 10, 15 years down the line. But it won't be everything. Look back at the different sets. X and Y evolutions, desirable set. Think about what's desirable from the Sword and Shield era. What is worth chasing and what is not worth chasing? Because you need to make decisions in an investing market. You only make gains when you take risk. But if you're looking at a market and it seems like everything's a winner, there's no risk. You can buy this, it will go up. There's something wrong with that market. It's either in a bubble, and so you don't know where the top is, or there is no inherent underlying value for these sets. So that's all it is. Just taking caution, realizing that you can invest in any language, or you can invest in most languages. Even some Korean sets, they will go up in price. Look at the price of EV Heroes now. It's about £80 if you want to buy it. It was a lot less only 2 or 3 months ago. And part of that is the drive of this hype-driven market. But there's also the aspect that when people are going back nostalgically and want to look at other sets, they will see this. Is it as healthy a market as Japanese and English? No. But it's still possible to pick these winners. Same for Japanese. There are still sets which are worth investing in, which you can invest in. Do I recommend it? No, not really. I think if you are going to choose to invest in Pokemon, you should choose a so-called blue chip sets. And for that, you've got to look at the chase cards. Look at the chase cards. How much more are they worth as a multiplier than the booster box? Then thinking about which sets are the ones you want to go after. But not everything can be a winner. Investing isn't that easy. Making money is not that easy, especially when you're looking at it in the long term. Short term, sure, if you catch the market at the right time. But there's always going to be a top for absolutely everything. Just make sure you're not sitting on some losses when you get there. If you want to buy any Korean or Japanese Pokemon cards, links in the description below at the Chase Club, www.chase.club. Otherwise, let me know your thoughts on what set's going to be a winner. I'll see you in the next one.